morning, folks. There's a little bit of a debate as to whether AR-15s are good for hunting or not. From the anti-gun crowd, they say, nobody needs an AR-15. That's not a good hunting weapon. Well, we all know the Second Amendment is not mostly about hunting, but I'll call it the FUD side of the argument also says that's too weak. It's not an ethical hunting weapon. You need something big like a bolt action. Well, I do use an AR-15 for hunting on occasion. That's it right there. This morning, I just killed these two pigs with an AR-15. So I guess that's my context. Now I want to talk about a couple features, what's important in an AR-15 if you're going to look at hunting with one. First of all, I have killed pigs with the 223. I know people who have killed deer with the 223, but I think it's too small. If you're just going to go coyote hunting, 223 is a great choice. But for pigs like this, you can get it done. The problem is you're just not going to leave a lot of blood trail, and your bullet's just going to zip right through them. So I like using something a little bit bigger. So I like using the 300 Blackout. That's the round I use. It's all dirty because my gun's suppressed, but that's 110 grain VMAX, so it's twice the mass of a 55 grain 223. And I don't use subsonics for hunting. Subsonics, especially in a 300 Blackout, especially a suppressed 300 Blackout, can be really cool. It's probably the quietest you can get a semi-automatic rifle that's not a 22, but they're just so slow and they're so weak. I haven't found it an effective hunting round. I've hit pigs with a subsonic, had them get back up and charge me. That's not what you want. Not if you're going to be an ethical hunter, not if you're going to be safe, not if you're going to be responsible. If it's in the same size mag, you might as well bring a little bit more juice to the fight. So I use these supersonics loaded with H110 and Magnum primers. Great little round. So I want to show you a couple features on my rifle. So we're just gonna throw the rifle up right here with the pigs. if that's not proof of what I'm talking about, I don't know what is. So 300 Blackout, AR-15, standard M4 type collapsible stock. This is Daniel Defense, any stock that you like. Again, I like this. This is a nice compact setup, so I keep the collapsible stock on there. Got a mid-weight gas system, or mid-length gas system, just because I like that for the 300 Blackout. Like I said, it is suppressed. I'm running a 1:6 variable. Yeah, most hunting optics have quite a bit more magnification than this little guy, but I like first focal plane. This is pretty much the only BDC reticle I like on a low power variable first focal plane, just because I can trust the BDC. I can use it at 100 yards, which is my 0, 200, or 300. Great little round. And it is illuminated. Again, not a feature that's often important in a hunting rifle, but the illuminated reticle comes in handy because a lot of times I'm shooting pigs like these two right at dawn and dusk, and sometimes even at night. And obviously you would never hunt deer at night, so I don't leave this rifle in this configuration if I'm deer hunting with it, but I've only done that once or twice. So it's typically my hog gun, and yes, I keep a light on here, and I keep a pressure switch. So this is a momentary, and this is a constant on. I use the momentary way more, but I like having that option. So green light, the pigs never really seem to mind the green light. I don't really know what it is about the green. There's several different theories, but anyways, that's what I use. And as far as the size of pigs I'm killing, this is pretty typical. That's probably about an 80-pound boar, and that's probably about a 40-pound sow. So if you're out somewhere where you're killing lots of really big pigs, a little 300 Blackout probably is not enough. You probably want to step it up to a 308. But I like that a 300 Blackout packs a lot of power in a compact AR-15 size gun without having to step it up to an AR-10. And again, this is very typical for this area, Southwest Texas. 100-pounders are probably what I kill the most often. This size, maybe a hair bigger than this, very common down here. I see a lot of these, probably see more of these, I just pass up on them. So no, you don't need a 270 or 30-06, but obviously you can kill it with a little bit more juice. As far as mags, you may have noticed I'm running a 10 rounder. A lot of times I'll run a 20 as well, but I like these Magpul P-Mags, either the 300 blackout specific ones or the regular ones. Don't go with the Pro Mags. They look very similar. They're not very good. You'll have bullets just squirting out the top when you're trying to load them. But there's kind of a common misconception that an AR-15 is good for hunting because you need to shoot so much. I carry a 10 rounder because I've never shot more than 10 times. So with both of these pigs, so I hit both of them, kept shooting at the group. I think I shot 3 or 4 more times at a running group. I don't think I connected. Then I went back, put another shot in each of them just to finish them off. And that goes to say 300 blackout's a good minimum. If you don't want to have a finishing shot, then yeah, probably a little bit more gun. But for me, when I'm shooting at a big group of them, that regardless of what caliber, unless you're taking your time and making great headshots or great heart shots, you're probably going to have to come back and finish them off with a rifle or a pistol. But that being said, people think an AR-15 is the ideal weapon because you want to shoot so many rounds so fast. You can get to shooting pretty quick. I found the first round is still the one that really matters. Everything else is just every other shot you take as they start running, your opportunity decreases. So the idea of shooting 30 rounds at pigs, never done it, never seen somebody do it. I'm sure it happens, but 10 rounders are good. I also like that it doesn't hang out a lot. So if I'm shooting off stick, shooting out of a blind, it's not cumbersome. So 10 rounders are good, 20 rounders are good. I think everybody should have 30 round mags. It's kind of the standard for an AR-15, but for hunting, I actually like some of the smaller ones. So hope that answers some of your questions, adds to the discussion of can you use an AR-15 for hunting? If you're gonna go pig hunting, what's a good AR-15? How should you have it set up? I hope this gives you a good example. No, you don't have to have it suppressed, but I sure like it. Once you shoot with a suppressed rifle, you're gonna wanna keep going that direction. But that's all I got for today. Time to get these things cleaned up before it starts getting too warm out here. So, hope you learned something. Until next time, stay safe, be free, and never stop seeking adventure.